Hello everyone, DQ here, and the lock I have for you today is the ABLOY Protec, which is a high security disk detainer lock. And the story is that Picksmith actually gifted me one of those locks, and I was trying to pick it, but I wasn't able to do it. So what happened is that I asked Yabende, and he sent me this lock, which is two cylinders inside. One is a cutaway and the other is just a regular cylinder. And after much practice and many failed attempts, I was finally able to pick it. And excuse me if I get any information incorrect, because I don't have much knowledge about this detainer locks, and this is actually my first disk detainer lock to pick. So yeah, if you have any suggestions or anything I missed, please let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to hear about it. And yeah, now let's get into internals of the lock. Okay, so those are the internals of the lock. As you can see, we have 11 disks and 10 spacers which sit between them. We have two control disks, which are disks 4 and 11, that turn with the disk controller, which is this piece, which we are using to tension. And there are also three zero-bitted disks, which basically means they don't need any rotation. As you can see, they start in the true gate, it's in the middle, and all the false gates are on the other sides. The rest of the disks have two true gates for clockwise and counterclockwise, and false gates as well. And as you can see here, there is actually 6 serrations which are for the return bars. Return bars, where are they? Here. Return bars sit here and here inside of the core, and when you turn the disk controller, this controller turns the control disks, and the control disks turn one of the return bars, and it goes, let's say, from here to here and touches the other bar. And the moment it touches the other bar, the two bars lock the disks in place. Basically, they push here on these serrations on the bottom and lock the disk in place, and ensuring this way that when you operate with the key, there is smooth rotation. And also this is an anti-peak feature, because if you apply heavy tension, you won't be able to move any disk. We have the sidebar, which is what blocks the rotation of the core. And for the sidebar to go inside of the true gate is what's needed to be picked. So when you align all the disks in the true gate, the sidebar can go inside of them and is able to turn the lock. We have this front plate which sits here in the face of the lock, and it spins freely. We have the sidebar groove here. This is the lock housing, and we have this the inner housing I showed you. We have the two springs which spring this thing outwards, which stops the sidebar from popping out. Yeah, okay. So how to pick this lock? To pick it, I will be using this tensioner. Originally, Yabende sent me this tensioner, which is made from broken piece of the key and soldered piece of metal to it. But I found out that actually this tensioner also works by sticking it like this, and it's able to apply tension. The pick is made from Yabende. It's flak which is a very specific dimensions, and it's able to go inside of the keyway like so, as you can see, next to the disk controller, and rotate the disks clockwise. And what's happening is basically the pick grabs the disk here on the bottom and rotates it. And yeah, that's for picking. And for me to actually be able to pick this walk like that, I basically knew the beating, I knew how much each disc has to be rotated, and you have to be really precise about it. There is no room for mistakes, and if you accidentally over rotate, there is no way to actually rotate it back with this tool. So there are zero room for zero mistakes when picking. I also had this cutaway from Yabende, which during the picking I just covered, so there will be no people saying like I cheated or something. It's just a cutaway of this walk. It's exactly the same cylinder with different discs, but it's the same thing. And here I will show you how the walk operates. When you insert the key, the key turns all the discs, the disk controller, and when it goes to 90 degrees, the return bars touch and they lock the discs into place with these lower serrations as I explained, and because it's the correct key, the sidebar is able to retract and you can operate the lock. Same things happens when you turn counterclockwise or clockwise, doesn't matter. And yeah, I really want to thank Yabende for his tools, his lock, because those two locks are his. Picksmith also gifted me one of these locks, but it's very hard beating and I wasn't able to pick it, so I went to this one, which has just a little bit easier beating, but that doesn't make it any much easier, just a tiny bit. And yeah, I was able to pick it. And sorry, I don't have much information or very detailed explanation, because this is the first disc detainer walk that I ever picked, and I don't fully understand actually what's happening. So I hope I made it clear for you, and you'll be interested to see the picking. So yeah, let's get to picking. Okay, ABLOY Protec is in device. Key works. Let's try to pick. Okay, the first three discs could be set. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. Okay, this took like, I don't know, I think 6 hours of failed attempts, but it is fully picked. Wow. Amazing. Amazing feeling. It even was so speedy. Okay, now let's get to gutting. let's not leave the frame. Okay, so I need to knock out these two pieces which are sticking out. I'm going to do it like so. First one, second one. Woo! Almost left the frame. Okay, that was very close. As you can see, the two walks come apart. This is the actuator part, and this is the outside cylinder, which we're not going to be looking at. We're going to be looking at this one, which is the picked cylinder. As you can see, sidebar is able to retract because all the through gates are aligned. Oh shit. Okay. I almost messed that up, but it's okay. So now, using the key, I will push this out, keeping my hand here because there is a spring-loaded piece right here. And yeah, this is the whole core. I will leave it here. Show you the housing first. Sidebar groove. We have, oops, we have this thing which I'm not sure what you call it. We have all the discs in the through gates. I accidentally started pulling it out, but you can see that actually all the through gates are aligned. This is the sidebar, this is the front plate. I will take out these springs as well. And we can actually start removing the discs. So this is the disc controller. Oops. Sorry for that, the ball bearing jumped out. Here it is. Okay. This is the front cover. As you can see, the return bars are touching because the lock was picked and they were locking it in place. So let's start taking out discs. Disc spacer. Disc spacer. Disc number 4 is for the return bars. This is the maximum rotation disc. And last spacer and last disc. The return bars, two of them, the inner housing of the lock, and let me just remove the things that might fall. These are the discs, close up. All of them have false gates. Some of them have two through gates because of the clockwise and counterclockwise rotation of the cylinder. And yeah, that's basically it. So I really do hope you enjoyed, because I surely did. And yeah, have a nice day and take care. Bye bye.